What's going on in the earth? This is a reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energies for the month of April 2022. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your continued love and support. You guys have to forgive me for my setup. I'm in a process of changing things up, so just bear with me. I know the camera's a little weird, but I will show you the cards as I go through. I'm trying to get them all out now for you. Alright, so just bear with me. But take what resonates, leave the rest. Alright, we're going to be dealing with 3 areas. We're going to be dealing with your personal life, what's going on in your personal feelings and emotions. We're going to be dealing with what's going on with your career, money, and finance. We're also going to be looking at what's going on in your personal life, your love life, your family life. Alright, if I could get a card out here for the current situation for your private life, we keep going here. This deck always gives me a difficult time. For those of you who are familiar with me, I like to shuffle in front of you guys so you can see what's going on. But this particular reading I use a lot of cards for, but I still felt compelled to actually do the spread as far as the shuffling online so that you can see that things are not set up. That's just the thing for me. Alright, come on, let's see what's going on with the personal life of the Taurus man, the Virgo man, the Capricorn man for the month of April 2022. You know, the North Node is in Taurus. We're going to be going into, on May 16th, we got the lunar eclipse in Taurus, setting off that Taurus North Node energy. 2 weeks later, we got the solar eclipse, which is like right before Memorial Day. Right? So we're starting to feel the energies of this lunar eclipse. You can feel that energy at least a month out. All right, so we're a month out from it. All right, we got Pluto going into Capricorn. Pluto going into retrograde in Capricorn at the end of the month. I did the astrological analysis, but it's still loading, so it should be up in the morning. Maybe an hour or two from now. It's been loading while I was doing the Men of Fire, and it's loading while I'm doing your video, so it should be up shortly. All right. So we're going to see what's going on in these areas of your life. Again, the first column is your private life. The middle column is your career, money, and finance. The third column is going to be your love life, family life, and social life. So now we're looking at the challenges in these areas. So I'm going to pull cards that represent the challenge you may experience in each of these areas. And it's always been popping out in twos. So I just feel like there's more than one solution, or there's more than one concern you may have. All right. But we're just going to focus on the one now. You definitely got love on your mind, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn men. Love showed up twice in your career, money, and finance, as well as your personal life. So we'll see what's going on. One is a platonic love, and one is a romantic love, okay? But we'll get into that, and we'll see what's going on. But let's take a look at the solutions. Let's get the cards out for that, and we'll get into the readings. Now, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I'm posting. I'm going to be doing a lot more lives. So as I start doing them, I'll start getting into a routine. And then at that point, I can let you guys know in advance when I'm doing it. So if you want to check out the live, you'll be able to do so because you'll know when it's going to be. All right, so let's get into this. So your private life, all right, what's going on with your private emotions and feelings? We have the playground energy here. The challenge in this situation is a platonic love. And a possible solution to resolve that is Mars energy, all about taking action. So you may want to have some fun. You may be looking to make some connections, some friends, you know, people that you can really connect with, you can you can relate to. Now, I know this is going on with Taurus because you got Uranus in your first house, and Mercury's about to come up in there on, what, the 15th, something like that, right? It could be the 10th, too, but forgive me for not knowing the dates exactly. But, you know, Taurus, I know you're going through this majorly, and I know Capricorn, you will, too, because Pluto's in your first house, and Pluto is going retrograde on the 29th, and so you could be feeling these energies. Virgo, you really don't have a lot going on, but you do. Nothing's going on in your house, but in your opposite polarity, which is Pisces, you got 4 planets that are going to be in there by the 14th of this month. You're going to have Mercury there. I'm sorry, not Mercury. You're gonna have Mars and Venus, and you already got Jupiter and Neptune there. So you're gonna have things going on in your opposite polarity. It could be opposing what's going on in your personal life. But we'll see what's going on as the cards lay out everything. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, you want to have some fun. You want to be able to connect with people that on the same page as you, people that you can vibe with. Some of you that if that is changing. Maybe you've outgrown some people, okay, and you're looking to make new friends. Clarify this. What do they call this? A playground. Clarify this playground energy for the Earth sign men. Okay, so we have that clarified with the thought energy in reverse. Yeah, see, you want to go someplace where you can just forget about all the bullshit that you're going through. You want to be able to, get out of your head, is what I'm feeling here. I feel a strong energy of wanting to get out of your head. Some of you need to get out. You need to socialize and start connecting with like-minded individuals. Clarify this thought energy, like all work and no play makes you a dull boy. Yeah, we got the Ten of Sword energy in reverse here. Yeah, some of you need to get out of your head. Definitely. It could have been that you've been betrayed in the past by people who have so-called been friends. And so, you could be concerned moving forward that, whoever it is, especially if it's somebody from the past, you can't trust them. For some of you, they could be coming back around. It could be some people or friends from the past who could be trying to come back around. But clarify the challenge here. The challenge is the platonic energy. You trying to have love for this person. Some of you, this person betrayed you. They played you. Okay, with that playground energy, they played with you. They played with your emotions and feelings. And the challenge is you don't have no love for this person at all now. It's like, how can I have any type of love for you? I don't, you know? And so that could be difficult. That could be something that you're going through. It could be somebody that you had children with, somebody you were married to. It could be a family member. And it's like it's somebody that you may still have to deal with. And it's like you're having a problem, just being able to be in a position where it's like, I can't even tolerate this person. Like, I can't even tolerate them right now. For some of you, you're past that and you're like, we could be cool. We got a co-parent. But that's as far as it goes. Yeah, the challenge is the Six of Cups. Yeah, some of y'all got kids by this person. And so you're trying to figure out how to get along with this person. You may have separated and or divorced from them. If not, it's just a matter of, okay, look, we need to do what we need to do. Let's try to be civil about this, right? Let's get some clarity on that. So, for some of you, if it's not about children, it's somebody from your past who played you, who deceived you. For some of you, you're done thinking about it, you're done stressing about it, you're over it. That's what Pluto in retrograde is all about. It's like the power struggle, letting go of that power struggle with that person in reference to, them not looking at you like you're some type of plaything or you're some type of toy, you know? Yeah, so we got the Three of Coins. Yeah, so you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work with this person. You're gonna have to collaborate with them. This again, for some of you, it's a family member or someone that you have children with. But you're definitely gonna have to work things out with these people and try to get past the pain that they caused you, during your connection or your relationship. For some of you, it's just a friend that betrayed you. It may not have anything to do with your children and or intimate partnership. It could just be that somebody played you and betrayed you, and they thought nothing of it, or they didn't consider your feelings. But I feel like for some of you, you're getting over that. Now, the energies that you want to implement to try to move forward from that is the Mars energy. So it's all about taking action. Mars is all about what you do when your back is up against the wall. So for some of you, this is what this is. Mars is your instinctual energy. When someone has your back up against the wall, how do you respond? What do you do? So I feel like for some of you, this person has betrayed you with this Ten of Swords energy in reverse. They're thoughtless with the thought card in reverse, and they play games with you. Okay? The challenge is you trying to, okay, look, I'm trying to be cool with you with the platonic love. Platonic love is a love that doesn't have anything to do with intimacy, right? Sexual intimacy. So this is a platonic friend, a family member. The love is platonic, as in there's no sexual activity, and then we have the Six of Cups, all right, and the Three of Coins. So for some of you, it could be about you, maybe being able to spend time with your children, to go out and take your children out. And you may have to, and you're frustrated with that. Maybe there's issues with you getting to be able to see your children. and wanting to connect with your children, if this is about children. And so some of you are to the point where your back is up against the wall and you're about to take action. Okay, if it's not about a child, like I said, for some of you, it could be someone betrayed you, and they were disrespectful to you and they played you. They used you. They may have used your body like, used you and used your body like you were some type of fucking playground, right? And with the Ten of Swords in reverse, thinking that you're supposed to just let this go, and you're supposed to, with the thought card coming out in reverse, you're supposed to forget what they did, and now they want to act like they want to be friends with you. And you're like, but wait a minute, all of that went on in the past, they're like, oh yeah, well, okay, well, we want to work on it now, or I want to work on it now, or I want to work with you, or try to work things out. Yeah, like, okay. Some of you have a problem with dealing with that, and with this Mars energy, you're going to let this person know. Do you really think that's what's going to go down, is what I'm feeling for some of you. You're like, yo, I feel like for some of you, you're just at your wit's end with this individual. So let's get some clarity on this Mars action. This person could be coming at you, wanting to sleep with you, because Mars is all about your sexual desires as well. That's why I be telling people, watch for your Mars placement. That's all about your sexual desires and the people who are attracted to you sexually. So if you're trying to figure out if somebody's just after you for just sex, or if you're looking at something from a blinded way, you're only looking at it from a point of that deep sexual tension that you have with that person, you need to watch your Mars. Watch for your Mars placement as far as your readings. Venus is just romantic love. It's love that you appreciate and the type of love that you want to receive. That ain't got nothing to do with what most of us are dealing with. Most of us are dealing with people who are dealing with us from based on their desires, so you gotta watch your Mars. So we have that clarified with here we go, with the Ace of Wands and Mars. Yeah, this person wants to fuck. All right, so they done did dirt to you. They done deceived you. They done treated you like trash. And now they want to, be friends. Or, maybe you did this to someone. Maybe you're feeling remorse for the way that you treated this person. Like, I treated them like shit. I did them dirty. This was a good person. Because Pluto's going in retrograde in your first house. So Pluto's all about looking back at the power struggles you may have had with this person, because Pluto's all about power struggles, the power dynamics between you and this person. And so maybe you took advantage of this person and now maybe you're feeling remorseful about it. And if it's not you, it's them. Okay. But with this Mars energy, this could be all about just starting new too. We're in Aries season. Aries is ruled by Mars. We have the Ace of Wands and the Mars energy here. So this is all about starting a new cycle. For some of you. But that Pluto energy, you have a past with this person, because the Six of Cups is here and that's ruled by Scorpio. All right. So there's definitely a past here, and that's the challenge, is you getting past what happened in the past and trying to work on this with this person with the Three of Pentacles, because that is what they want, and or that is what you want, depending on who we're talking about here. Let's take a look more about the solution. So yeah, we have the Three of Wands, putting a plan in place, maybe contemplating and thinking about how you want to move forward with this, because Mars is all about taking action. Do you want to take a new beginning with this person? For some of you, it's all about, okay, you know what? I don't want to deal. I know what I've dealt with in the past with my friends and my lovers. And moving forward, when I connect with new people, I've learned these lessons and I know what I need to do. So just keep in mind, wherever Pluto is in your house and your chart, you may be reminded of some past connection that did not work, a past power struggle with someone. All right, that's going to come up heavy. And wherever you have Taurus at is where you are feeling like, you know what, I'm going to rebel from something that I normally don't act on, or I just normally chill and sit still with. So keep that in mind. Let's talk about your career, money, and finance. So we have the current situation, which is the pencil energy. The challenge in this situation is romantic love. Okay, so see, we have platonic love over here. And now we have romantic love with career, money, and finance. The solution to this situation is for you to implement fourth house energy. Okay, so fourth house energy. This could be in reference to the how you learn to connect with people based on how you grew up. Maybe the relationships you saw as a child, your parents' relationships. Maybe this is all about the nurturing energy and whatever was around you as you were growing up. Some of you could have met somebody at the job. You could be dating someone on your job. Clarify this pencil energy. You know, that pencil energy, that blue pencil, that's the energy of somebody who sticks out. Somebody who's not the same as the other pencils. This is someone who sticks out and commands to be respected as such, right? So for some of you, you could be dating your boss. Maybe you got a crush on your boss, or your boss got a crush on you. But we have the constancy energy in reverse. So somebody's definitely being inconsistent in reference to what they want. Now, for some of you, maybe it's all about, because the challenge is romantic love. So it could be somebody that you dated or somebody that you work with, okay? Because we're talking about career, but then we could just be talking about in general money and finance. So there's some inconsistency in reference to somebody standing out in some way, shape, or form. They're not able to do it. They say that they can stand out in some way, shape, or form, but they don't. All right. The challenge is maybe you really care about this person, but they're not separating themselves from the rest. They're treating you, like trash, or, yeah, with the Hierophant energy here, for some of you, this is definitely at work. Somebody you work with, a boss, okay? But let me clarify the Hierophant. Some of you could be crushing on your boss is crushing on you. We have the Ten of Wands here, but some of you, this could also be about your marriage situation too, okay? Because marriage has a lot to do with money. A lot of people break up for adulterous reasons, but most people do break up for money reasons too. Money and cheating are the number one reasons why people separate and go through divorce. And we can't talk about earth energy without talking about pentacles and love and things that go on in the 3D realm. So this is Taurus energy heavy with this Hierophant energy. So this is all about comfortability, stability. So that could be about your work environment, right? And we have the Ten of Wands here. So there could be something very inconsistent about work, right? The challenge is maybe you met somebody at your job that you really like, okay? Because there's a romantic love here. Or maybe you're in love with what you do. That could be the case as well, but it may be the work environment that might be causing issues. That could be the case. But let's get some clarity on that. So let's clarify this romantic love. Intimate, passionate, and committed. Clarify this romantic love for earth sign men and career, money, and finance. What's this romantic love about? Some of you are dating on the job for sure. You may be dating somebody who's married, right? And so this person may not tell you that they're married. They could be in a stable, committed relationship with someone and you don't know that. Or, this person is on and off with their partner. 1 minute they good, 1 minute they not. Yeah, we had that clarified with the Two of Cups. So the challenge is you definitely could be in love with someone you work with. You and your business partner could be, you and your marriage partner could have a business together as well. Okay, so love could be getting in the way of business, okay, because sometimes love and business do not mix. It could be families that you're a family member that you're doing business with, and things are inconsistent with them because of the fact that you're in a relationship with them. So when you fight, the money issue or issues with the finances come up because you guys are married or in a relationship and you do business together. Yeah, so we got the Queen of Pentacle energy here. That's the challenge. So for some of you, it is somebody that you have children with, somebody that you're married with, because the Hierophant is here too. And or somebody is dating their boss, and or somebody is sleeping around with someone who's married. This has been going on for a long time. There could be an affair at the job that's going on. But what you want to do to resolve the problem here, the problem is that, you could be in love with this person who's married, or you could be in love with your boss. Or the person that you're married to or in a relationship with, you guys are, love is getting in the way of your money. So the fourth house energy is what you may want to implement. So this talks about family, home, background, feeling comfortable. The fourth house talks about feeling comfortable and secure in a situation. Maybe for you to feel more comfortable and secure in a situation, you may have to quell the love situation that you have going on because it could be interfering with business. But let's take a look and get some clarity on this situation. Some of you, it could be about working from home as well. Maybe you love working from home. You may want to be in a position where you can work from home, but they could be telling you things that are, it just could be inconsistent as far as what's going on here. Clarify this for this fourth house. Alright, so the fourth house is clarified with the Eight of Wands energy in reverse. So this could be frustration. So personally, the fourth house deals with how you feel personally too. So personally, you could be feeling some frustration in this situation because things may not be going the way that you want them to go. Clarify this Eight of Wands energy in reverse. There could be a lack of travel or commute. Some of you may not want to commute to work. Again, for some of you, this is about working from home. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacle energy in reverse. So this could be an issue in reference to money, for sure. Because the challenge is you feeling stable financially. All right. And it's in reference to, in this love energy, it could be about the job itself. You just loving what you do. All right. It doesn't have to be romantic. But for some of y'all, you are dealing with someone at the job and you realize that you're going to have to stop this because it's getting in the way of your professional achievements and your professional development. For others of you, this is just a matter of you maybe standing out in a situation, maybe you considering working from home. Some of you prefer that better, and so maybe you'll leave an environment so that you can work from home or work for yourself and do your own thing. Some of you are considering leaving the job that you're at so that you can start your own business, right? And you'll be doing that from home. But I feel like with this Knight of Pentacle energy in reverse and the Eight of Wand energy in reverse, for some of you, you're gonna have to get that money up to do it. You're gonna have to continue working in order to. Some of you may have gone back into the workplace, is what I'm getting to. Some of you may have been out of the workplace for a period of time, and you may have to go back in for whatever reason. Us as entrepreneurs, and I'm one myself. Sometimes we have to go in and out of the workplace to supplement. Until you get your gear and your grinding. And then with what would happen with COVID, a lot of business owners had to go back into the rat race temporarily, until business start picking up again. So for some of you, that could be what's going on here. And now you're considering, okay, let me figure out an exit strategy. So that's what I'm getting for career, money, and finance here. Some of you could be saving up for a wedding as well. You could be working and trying to put money away for a wedding, a ceremony, or what have you. And maybe now you're questioning that. That could be the case for some of you as well. But let's go on to love life, social life, and family life. So we have the football as the current situation here. The challenge in the situation is confusion. Someone feeling confused. The way to resolve that confusion would be to tap into the nominous energies. This is like your higher self. This reminds me of Piscean energy. And that's interesting because I feel like this is Virgo that I'm talking to. Because like I said, Virgo, Pisces is your opposite polarity. And by the 14th of the month, we're going to have 4 planets in Pisces, right? And for you, Taurus, Pisces is sextiling you, okay? Capricorn, Pisces is almost opposing you. Is it? Hold on. No, it's not. Capricorn, Pisces is 1, 2. Okay, yeah. Pisces is sextiling you, Capricorn, but the North Node in Taurus is what it's also sextiling. So I said that incorrectly. But for Taurus, that's your 10th house. So, what's going on here? We got the football energy here. So this could be about, someone running a play, but they're confused about how to run this play, right? And so what you may want to do is you may want to tap into your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors. Sorry about the noise out there. To see how you should go about getting rid of this confusion. Because if you see all these arrows, they're all tangled up. It's like your thoughts and ideas. You're not sure where to go, how to do it, what you're supposed to do. But let's get some clarity on this football here. You don't want to fumble either. Some of you may have already fumbled the ball. And it's like the challenge is how could that have happened? How did that work out? And how can you fix it? So what is this football energy for the men of Earth? Maybe you're trying to avoid a fumble. But now this is in your family life, your love life, and your social life. Okay, yeah, we have hope energy in reverse. So for some of you, you may have fumbled a situation or somebody fumbled a situation and you just don't have hope. That could be why you fumbled it, because maybe you didn't believe in the situation. But the challenge is that you're confused about what's going on here. Now, let's get a little bit more clarity on this football energy here. There's a play here that you don't think is going to work because you're confused, or you tried it and it didn't work and it caused confusion. Very competitive energy as well. So for some of you, you know, I don't know if this is, okay, this is love life, family life, social life. So this could be in your dating life, but we'll pull some cards for love to see if it refers to that. But there's confusion here. So let's find out what this confusion is about. Tell me more about this confusion, please, for the Earth sign men, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for April. Tell me more about this confusion. What's going on with this confusion? Why is this confusion here? Puzzled, bewildered, disoriented, not understanding what happened. Okay, it could have been that, you know, maybe you were dating someone and they chose somebody else. Or maybe some of you are just feeling like, yo, I don't know what's going on with this dating situation. It's really just aggravating to me. It's frustrating. Some of you may have messed up. You may have fumbled the ball with somebody. Okay, and so you're confused about that. All right, okay, I'm sorry, just one card for that, please. One card for the confusion energy for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I've been shuffling this. Okay, here we go, finally. So we got the 8 of Spades. All right, now with the 8 of Spades energy, this is like the 8 of Swords. So it's just really saying, okay, I'm confused upon confused. Let's get a little bit more information about this confusion and see what else we can get out of it. Tell me more about this confusion energy here. So we have that clarified with the 10 of Swords. Yeah, some of you are just to the point where you're giving up. So it could be in reference to dating, okay? It could be in reference to things going on with your family members. And it's just like, it's no hope of y'all playing together on a team, is what I feel here. And you're confused about how maybe to get that going. So what you may need to do is tap into the numinous energy of the unknown. So for some of you, this is all about prayer, meditation, you know, trying to figure out, okay, how can this work out? How can we get this to work out? Because I'm totally confused by what's going on here. So let's get clarity on that. So clarify this luminous energy for the Earth sign men. Yeah, we have the 2 of Pentacle energy in reverse. It's like you're not sure. For some of you, it could be a matter of, you know, trying to see both sides in the perspective or various sides in the perspective. Some of you are just like, look, I don't know what else to do. I give up. I give up putting time, energy, and effort into this. And that's what that 2 of Pentacles represents in reverse. Let's get a little bit of clarity on that. Yeah, we have the 10 of Cups. I'm sorry, the 10 of Coins. So this is in reference to bringing the family together, connecting with the family, getting along with the family. With this 10 of Coin energy here, is what I'm feeling here. For some of you, it could be about your child's mother or your child's father. It's like you two are, you're trying to get on the same page so that you can do the best for your children. Whether you are living with this person or you guys are separated, whether you were married or not. I feel like if this is in a marriage situation, you know, you're just confused as to why, you know, this person is making things so difficult. It's like you're willing to work with them, but they're just making things too difficult. And it could be because maybe you don't want to be with them anymore. That could be it as well. And so that might be a problem as to why this person is not working with you. So all you can do now is just like, you know what? You know how you say, let me just give it to God? You know, let me just say a prayer. Like, look, this is the way things are. I really don't know what else to do. I'm leaving, you know, this up to you. I'm not going to stress myself about it anymore. I'm listening to downloads. I'm open to hearing what the best way is to resolve this issue. And I feel like that's what some of you are feeling with this, okay? This is what I'm feeling with your love life, your family life, and your social life, okay? A lot of confusion as to why things are not working. You've done everything you possibly could, and it's just like there's no hope, is what I'm feeling for some of you. That's the energy you're giving me. All right. So on another note, let's just take a look at some divine timing cards. All right. This is for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, man, month of April. All right. So we got Aqua season. So Aquarius season. That could have been the most recent Aquarius season that we just came out of, which was approximately from December 20, actually from January 19th through February 19th, something like that. So the end of January to the mid of February was Aquarius season. Or there could be something moving forward in the future that may be prevalent in Aquarius season 2023. Yeah, so we got 2020. So I don't know if this is Aquarius season 2020. Maybe this situation's been going on since then, okay, with you and these people or this person or this situation. But 2020 is significant. Now, I dropped the card, so hold on a sec. Let's get one more. Okay. I don't know what went on last night with you, boo-boo, or, whenever you watch whenever you watch this video, last night may be significant in reference to the situation. Maybe there was a family blow-up, or maybe you and your partner got into it. So it could be any of those things. Underneath the deck while you were asleep. So last night while you were asleep, maybe you had a dream or a download, and this is where you said in your dreams, like, God, what's up? Help me with this situation. I need to know what's up. All right, so let's see as far as money is concerned. All right, because earth signs, they about their dollar. All right, and I ain't mad at you because I'm a Capricorn moon, about that dollar. Besides your monthly expenses, if you're going to be spending money on something, what are you going to be spending it on? And besides what you normally have coming in monthly, is there going to be any additional money coming in? And if so, where's it coming from? Let's see what's up with your money. Tuition, okay? So some of you could be paying for tuition for your children or paying for tuition for you. All right, some of you could be getting in a position where you are making monthly payments on your student loans. So that could be a form of tuition as well. What else we got for money? So some of you may be paying out this month with that, okay? Or some type of, maybe you pay for some online courses or online classes. Groceries comes out for you too. You know what? You and the fire signs got tuition and groceries as far as money, money that you're going to be paying out. So maybe, you have a prevalent fire energy in your chart, or maybe you're in partnership with the fire sign. But tuition and groceries for sure. Let's get one more. Okay, DoorDash, Grubhub. Some of you are going to be ordering out, and that's what you're going to be spending extra money on this month. So be careful not to overspend, because this stuff could be pretty expensive. But you got groceries here too. So what is you doing? You spending money on groceries and Grubhub? You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Here's something I do sometimes. I'll buy groceries for the week, right, and get everything out that I'm supposed to have. And then what'll happen is I don't even want that. By the time the day comes for me to cook it, I don't even want it. And then what do? Boom, order out. Now these groceries, they could be for somebody else. You could be buying groceries for somebody else. Somebody could be, giving you some extra money, and you spend that extra money on, or some extra money could be coming in, and you may decide to spend that extra money on groceries. All right, that could be it too. All right, but you're spending money on groceries and Grubhub, so you may need to look at your money situation and see what's going on with that. Let's see what's going on with love. Earth sign men, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for the month of April. What can you tell me about their love situations? Whether you're in a situationship or whether you married for 20 years. Or all in between. All right? I meant to say one night stand. So from a one night stand to married to 20 years and all in between, we're going to look at your intimate situations here. All right? So for some of you, like I said, you could be dealing with someone who's married. Or you could be dealing with someone at your job. And so, your integrity here, and if this situation aligns with your morals and values, is at play here. All right? Let's get another card. Earth sign men, go slow. Okay? Take your time. Take time to get to know one another. So for some of you, maybe you met someone and, you're confused about past relationships, and maybe you just met someone. And it's just like, okay, let me just slow down. It could be that this person here is somebody that you just met, right? And for whatever reason, you may need to just take things slow. Just to, see what's going on. Sometimes taking things slow puts you in a position where you're not so quick to jump into bed with someone, and you're not so quick to, create that emotional tie. That cord that we all talk about, because that's what you do when you connect with someone intimately. You create a cord with them. You create a tie. And for some of you, that confusion that you're experiencing is because maybe you jumped in too soon with too many people, and you got all these ties, and that could be why you're confused as well, because you got all these energies of these other people. This is why, they say, oh, men sleep around. Women have to be careful with sleeping with men who sleep around, because you're carrying the energy. If you done slept with 3 different chicks this week, you're carrying the energy of all those chicks in your system. No wonder you confused, okay? No wonder you confused and stressed out. Like, you gotta stop sharing your energy like that. And just because you're a man, society tells you that you can sleep around and it won't affect you. That is so not true on a spiritual level. It affects you just as intensely and deeply as it does the feminine energy for sleeping around with too many men. First of all, you're picking up too many people's energies, and it makes you confused. And eventually, you don't think straight because you don't even know your own energy. So you got to be very careful who you share your energy with. You know what I'm saying? You're a divine being. It's not like, oh, well, men can do whatever. No, you are a divine spiritual being. All right? That human body is just how you get around. But you got to treat it right, too. It's subjected to STDs in all sorts of ways, spiritually transmitted diseases as well as sexually transmitted diseases. You'd be surprised at how many people are walking around here with spiritually transmitted diseases. Some of you want to take a leap of faith in a situation, all right? And the universe is like, yo, you got to do what you feel you need to do, That's what that Mars energy is all about here. Figuring out a plan in reference to taking a leap of faith, doing what it is that you really want to do. So that's what we got. And then we got spiritual lesson underneath the deck. So for some of you, whoever you were dealing with, whether this is a intimate relationship or a family dynamic, it's a spiritual lesson at play, meaning that this is a karmic partnership. And you may be tested on this or reminded about this as we get closer to Pluto and Capricorn energy, which is on the 29th of April. Let's get some advice from this deck. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn men. Any advice, please? What advice do you have for them, please? Nothing from this deck? Nothing from this deck. Alright, I'm going to do it 2 more times. If nothing comes out, we're going to move on to the next deck. Alright, there we go, by the book. So set your rules and your regulations up as far as what you want to do. For some of you, you're going against your morals and your values here. Alright? So, Capricorn is heavy about rules. We got Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto's going retrograde in Capricorn at the end of the month. So some of you are reevaluating the rules and regulations you've set up for yourself, your moral rules, your moral values. That's what Capricorn deals with. And you're looking at, okay, what was the struggle? Pluto's about the power struggle between you and those moral lines that you drew. If you don't have any moral lines, you've been put into a spiritual lesson or relationship that is putting you in place so that you do put up morals and values for yourself. Like, okay, I'm not dealing with married people, or I'm not sleeping. I don't shit where I eat. Meaning I'm not going to sleep with people that I work with. Like, whatever rule you put up, and I'm not knocking people who do that. I'm just saying that's an example. Some people just don't. That's a rule they have. They don't sleep with people that they work with. Because it could be very messy and unprofessional. Some of you are going through that right now, and as a result, this could be some rule that you may implement. Because some of y'all, somebody here is sleeping with somebody they work with, or somebody here is sleeping with somebody that's married. Because that's what's under your career, money, and finance. So somebody doing that. And somebody may look back at this situation and say, hey, does this align with my morals and values? Is this something that I really want to continue to deal with? And then at that point, you may decide how you're going to move forward. Let's get 2 more cards from this deck. Thank you. We have thinker. It came out in reverse. So somebody's not thinking wisely. The thought card here came out in reverse as well. So, well, here it is. It was under your private life, your personal situation. So, yeah, think in reverse. Thinker came out in reverse, as well as this thinker. So for some of you, you may have done some things without thinking. You may have jumped into a relationship, took it as a joke, or allowed someone to play you and disrespect you, and with no regard to your feelings or emotions whatsoever. So some of you, again, you're going to be questioning, especially if this person is coming back around. For some of you, they are. And you're going to be like, you got to be careful not to just jump in without thinking. Also, if this person comes back around, don't let them just discard what they did to you without thought. Like, okay, they don't really put any thought into it, what they really did or how they really treated you. Don't allow that to go down. Orphan came out in reverse. So for some of you, you could be afraid of being left alone. This could be why you're dealing with someone who could be married, or why you're messing with someone at the job, okay? So those are some things that come up for you as well. Some of you, you know, maybe you're having a problem connecting with your child because they could be with the parent, and the parent could be still pissed off because you guys are going through separation or divorce, or you're splitting up, or you don't want to be with them no more. So they could be on some bullshit in reference to you seeing your child. Or, you know, it could be the flip side. You may have custody of the child and you're going through it with the child's mother, or the father, depending on who you date and what you're into. No knocking anything, but it could be an energy of abandonment issues as well with the orphan energy in reverse that somebody could be dealing with. Message in the bottle came out in reverse. So for some of y'all, you're ignoring someone's messages. I know the Eight of Wands came out here in reverse. Yeah, somebody's trying to reach out to you. So with the Eight of Wands in reverse and the the Knight of Pentacle energy in reverse, somebody's being stubborn and not, you know, working on a situation or trying to bring a situation to an end, right? So they're ignoring messages from someone. So it could be, for example, you sleeping with someone at the job and you'd be like, okay, this is not aligning with my morals and values. I'm going to stop doing this. And this person is calling you and maybe now you're just like blocking their number. All right, we're going to get 3 cards from this deck and we'll wrap it up. What else does Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man need to know for the month of April? Any other messages of advice you have for them? What do they need to know? All right, let's get one more. That was 2. I need one more, please. Thank you. So we have there's always enough. It came out in reverse. So yeah, for some of you, you could be dating someone, like I said, dating someone at work or dating someone who's married or seeing someone who's otherwise involved with someone else. And it could be because of a lack mentality. Maybe you're thinking that you can't meet somebody that is appropriate for you. You hear them sirens when I'm talking to you, okay? So some of you, that could be why you're in here or out here dating someone that may not be for you, right? So you're coming from a lack mentality. So in order for you to get what you truly deserve and want, you hear that? You hear that? In order for you to get what you truly want, you're going to have to let go of, right? With the orphan energy in reverse, let go of relationships that don't suit you, right? And like I said, that Pluto energy in reverse is going to be heavy with that. You're going to be right with that energy, probably starting heavily in the middle of the month. And then we have life is speeding up. It came out in reverse. So for some of you, until you resolve this karmic situation, because again, you're dealing with a spiritual lesson, all right, until you resolve it and learn the lesson, things are going to be slow for you. So if it's slow in the dating arena or slow in your financial situation, whatever spiritual lesson you have, if you don't cancel this out, it's going to affect your money. It's going to affect your, you know, your well-being as well. Be at home came out in reverse as well. So for some of you, it's all about you not being comfortable by yourself, because it came out right over orphaned. Some of you need to be comfortable being single. Okay, perhaps you are dating someone because some of you are not thinking. You're dating someone that you shouldn't be dating for whatever reason. It could be somebody you went back to from the past, but whoever this is, it is a spiritual lesson. Okay, and some of you are dating someone you're afraid to leave this person because maybe you think that there's nothing else out there for you, or you just haven't met anybody yet, and so that may make you feel like you're alone. But you don't want to get comfortable in this situation. For some of you, you are not comfortable in this situation, and so it's just a matter of tapping into that Mars energy and that Ace of Wands energy and doing something about it. Now, Earth sign man, that's what I got for you for the month of April 2022. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. But if you don't want to get specific, make sure you click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. If you need a personal, my information is in the box below this video. Thank you so much for checking out the video. I wish you guys the best, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, men of Earth.